How are you all doing on this great morning? I hope all is well with you all. So, let's talk Trump this morning. Let's talk Trump. I really think that the Republicans forgot the mission. Yeah. I really think that a lot of the Republicans that voted for Donald Trump forgot his initial reasoning, one of his main talking points on the campaign trail. So we're going to talk Trump this morning, and just to remind you all why you voted for Donald Trump. One of the main reasons why you voted for Donald Trump was because you wanted him to release the Epstein files. That was one of his main talking points. And I know we have people on social media, grifters and alike, that really do not know politics, have not really been into politics. They're just jumping on the politic train to get paid, right? And they don't understand why people are asking for the Epstein files. Okay? They're saying that it's a distraction, but who's causing the distraction? Have you ever thought about that? Who is really causing the distraction? Would it be Trump himself? Aha! Would it be Trump himself causing his own distractions of the American people? Okay, and you might be like, I'm still lost. I still don't get it. Well, Trump said during his run for candidacy of the President of the United States that he was going to release Epstein files. Now he got into office. He did what he was doing and played American people and the Republicans that put him into office, not releasing the Epstein files. And then he played with your mind again just recently, saying that the Epstein files is all of it's a hoax. It's a joke. It's not real, right? And now you have all these grifters who think they know politics, think they know what's going on, who really don't know. They think that the American people or the Democrats or whoever didn't vote for Trump is trying to take Trump down in some way, or is trying to put a tarnish on Trump's name when he's doing it very well his damn self. Okay? Nobody said Trump was in the Epstein files. Okay? That's why I have to come on this morning and get these grifters' minds right, because they're goofies. They are goofies, okay? They don't know what the heck they're talking about. You could tell they didn't even pay attention in school. They goofies. Trump himself said that he was going to release the Epstein files. He got his behind elected with the MAGA, okay, and dirty MAGA. They're saying that he was going to drain the swamp, and it's taking him a whole hell of a lot of time to drain the damn swamp, when that could have been done right away, because that was one of his hot ticket talking points. Now, if you ask me why Donald Trump is dragging his feet about these doggone Epstein files being released, and he said, oh yeah, I'm going to release them now. Not that he is in the Epstein files, but there's a lot of big names in the Epstein files. And I do believe that these big names that are in the Epstein files may have been some of his backers for when he was on the campaign trail. Because if you recall any of Donald Trump's statements to the press regarding the Epstein files of as late, he was like, well, it's so many people's names. I don't think they should be dragged through the mud. Because now that he's president, I'm sure he was privy to now know what's in the Epstein files, which caused him to drag his feet. Because now he knows, because when you become president, you get to know, you become in the know, you are back in the loop of things. You know about the aliens and all of that in this, So I'm sure he was able, that's probably the first thing he did, was want to see the Epstein files when he got elected. And when he got elected, he probably said, oh, I'm going to have to sit on this information for a while. So let me play with the Republicans that put me into office. Let me be the distraction. But you can't see that. And a lot of niggas can't see that, can't understand that your president has been manipulating you all. When it comes down to these Epstein files. And people they really grind my when they say, well, what is so empty? And world agenda that's going on that President Trump needs to handle. That's to America out the way. And it is about the victims. In the streets. You're still letting these PDF files. You are allowing that because you're not putting the most, I would have to say, the largest PDF file ring in America with policemen and teachers, but baby, we talking about the top shelf, if you will. And when it comes to this top shelf and releasing, what time is it? Okay, we doing good. And releasing these files, well, they have to protect their interests. And Donald Trump is probably trying to protect his interests too. Because you don't get to become the president without rubbing elbows with certain people. People donate to their campaigns when they run for presidency. It's not cheap, people, to run for the president of the United States. You need capital. You need the do-re-mi. You need the dinero. You need the marks or the euro. You need the dollar bill when you run for president. And so I am believing that Donald Trump has been dragging his feet regarding the Epstein files because his comrades are named in these Epstein files and he's trying to protect them. And you might wonder, well, why you say that? Because we threw out Bill Clinton's name that he wanted him to be invaded, and he threw out some other people's names that he wants them to be investigated, right? Right. So if these particular people become and they have some other links are tied to the Epstein files. Well, guess you won't be seeing the Epstein files for quite a while, because now it's all entangled in these different lawsuits that might come about, or that Donald Trump, president, who's playing game, you Republicans, has now found himself a new hole, a new way out, so that he does not have to really look like he's that guy, because more investigations, right? Your president is playing in your face, and you don't see it. And you don't see it. Let me drink my tea. Yep. You might just be saying bye, bye, bye to your president. Because by him saying release the files a day late and a dollar short, he's already, the plan isn't, I'm just saying, pay attention to the play. Pay attention to the play. You got dumb drifters thinking they know politics and they don't realize President Trump's, that was his running talking point when he was candidate elect. Cheers. My tea. Oh, here we go. Let me go and get you taken care of. Block. Block. I'll block you. Let me take care of you real quick. See, y'all are so, and that's what they bank on too. They bank on y'all's little attention span. You got a short attention span as American people, like a goldfish. Okay? Your attention span is like a goldfish. You don't remember to the Republicans right now. You don't remember why you put them in office. You don't remember that he said that he was going to release the Epstein. You don't remember that, do you? But you're goofy and you're retarded. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it for what it is. You're goofy and you're retarded. You're slow. You're very slow. Especially when them grifters are very, very slow. Okay? You know what? Let me just let y'all, hold on. Let me re-educate you goofies on the games your president is playing with you. Okay?
It was the birther rumor heard round the world, and Melania endorsed it. During the 2008 election, former President Trump and others spread a rumor that candidate Barack Obama was not
Would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would.
Release the list.
Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
Will you work with me on this issue so we know who worked with Jeffrey Epstein in building these sex trafficking rings?
Absolutely, Senator. Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past and how we are going to countermand missing children and exploited children going forward.
Just last week, the president's excellent pick for FBI Director Kash Patel vowed to work with me in releasing the Epstein records and breaking apart the trafficking rings that harm countless women and children across our country.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that.
All this evidence is sitting in the Southern District of New York.
Yep.
So based on that, I gave them the deadline, Friday at 8, a truckload of evidence arrived. It's now in the possession of the FBI. Cash is going to get me and himself, really, a detailed report as to why all these documents and evidence had been withheld. It's a new administration, and everything's going to come out to the public. The public has a right to know. Americans have a right to know.
I know the Attorney General has committed to releasing those files. I would defer you to the Department of Justice on her timeline, but when she has made a promise in the past, she has kept it, and I'm certain that she will in this case as well.
Welcome back, everybody. 20 minutes to the top of the hour. Case closed. The Justice Department revealing Jeffrey Epstein died by suicide and insists there is no secret client list out there.
Now do you remember? Has it come back to your remembrance? Do you remember? Now, I got a goofy saying, we voted to release the files. Yes, Jack Rabbit. Yes, Jack Rabbit. I tell you, you Republicans and America, damn near half the world, your attention span, you hear me? Let me hide that. Your attention span is like a goldfish. You forget so very quickly. And you forgot that President Trump said that he was going to release the Epstein files. That was on his agenda when he was running for presidency. Right? Right? I tell you, y'all will get took for every, you're just goofy. You're goofy. I have to call it like it is. Because that's what y'all was up in the uproar about. That's what he won the presidency. One of the biggest talking points was releasing these doggone Epstein files. And now he got his minions in the press. And you even see some of the people that's rocking with him talk about, yes, we want to release the Epstein files. Yes, we want to. But they playing games in your face. They playing games holding back Congresswoman Grenada doing for 54 days, not allowing her to be sworn in so that she could have been the 100 and whatever vote to release the Epstein files. They've been playing games in you all's faces. They have been playing games in your face. But they want you to believe that it's the Republicans. I had told you once and I've told you twice, and I'm going to tell you again, they all work together. Republicans and Democrats, they all work together. I hope that you can put this in your noggin and keep it there. They're all playing games with you because you best believe, you can bet your bottom dollar that there are people who proclaim to be Democrats that are in those Epstein files, just like there are top billionaires that are Republicans that are connected to those Epstein files, right? So, understand that. I am the light. I am the light. Do you understand? I am the light. And it's about big business and the almighty dollar bill that's falling quickly. Rapidos. Okay? The dollar bill is falling rapidos, and they are protecting their best interests, which is the dollar bill. I just proved it. Jerry, where was you at? I just proved that President Donald Trump ran with one of his major talking points that he was going to release the Epstein file. All of you MAGAs, all of you dirty MAGAs, all of you ones that follow, what's his name just died? Charlie Kirk. They all was preaching, release the Epstein file. He got in the office and sat on it, played around with it. Now I have you grifters and people that really don't know nothing about politics trying to say, oh, it's the Democrats. Oh, yada. No, it's all of them combined, and they all know that they all got some dirt in both of their parties. Like I have said, and I'm going to say it again, I am not a Republican, nor am I a Democrat. I walk with the Most High God. And when his son was down here named Jesus, that you might know, he was not a Republican, nor was he a Democrat. Okay? Jesus said, give unto Caesar, render unto Caesar what is Caesar's. That means pay your taxes. And baby, I pay my taxes. I'm on my way to work. They're going to take taxes out of my paycheck. You best believe Jesus wasn't a Democrat or Republican, liberal, or none of this. I'm a child of the Most High Yah. I'm not a Republican because I know what you don't want to open your eyes to is that you're coming under a one world order. As soon as they this money all digital, you better run for the hills or you will take the mark. But anyway, let me let y'all see what y'all forgot about. Your president said that he was going to release these Epstein files, and he's been playing in y'all face the whole time. And he just now said, oh, I'm going to release them now because he was looking for a loophole. And the loophole was, I think we need to investigate Bill Clinton. I think we need to investigate this person, and that person. If he can get these people under investigation, then, yes, I am Israel. Then there will be another halt to getting these Epstein files released. It's about that money, that dollar bill. Y'all hold tight. Let me see, which one was it? Let's see if this
what they do to the birthers is unbelievable, to a point where people are afraid to talk about this subject. They're afraid to confront you or anybody about the subject.
Do you think it's an important subject?
Listen.
Wait a minute.
I have a birth certificate.
Get the right video for you. I should have deleted some of these videos up out of here. I think this is it. Let's
would you declassify the Epstein files?
Yeah, I would.
All right.
I guess I would.
Release the list. Seriously, we need to release the Epstein list. That is an important thing.
Will you work with me on this issue so we know who worked with Jeffrey Epstein in building these sex trafficking rings?
Absolutely, Senator. Child sex trafficking has no place in the United States of America, and I will do everything, if confirmed as FBI director, to make sure the American public knows the full weight of what happened in the past and how we are going to countermand missing children and exploited children going forward.
Just last week, the president's excellent pick for FBI Director Kash Patel vowed to work with me in releasing the Epstein records and breaking apart the trafficking rings that harm countless women and children across our country.
The DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients? Will that really happen?
It's sitting on my desk right now to review. That's been a directive by President Trump. I'm reviewing that.
All this evidence is sitting in the Southern District of New York.
Yep.
So based on that, I gave them the deadline, Friday at 8, a truckload of evidence arrived. It's now in the possession of the FBI. Cash is going to get me and himself, really, a detailed report as to why all these documents and evidence had been withheld. It's a new administration. and everything's going to come out to the public. The public has a right to know. Americans have a right to know.
I know the Attorney General has committed to releasing those files. I would defer you to the Department of Justice on her timeline, but when she has made a promise in the past, she has kept it, and I'm certain that she will in this case as well.
Welcome back, everybody. 20 minutes to the top of the hour. Case closed. The Justice Department revealing Jeffrey Epstein died by suicide and insists there is no secret client list out there.
All his buddies. Everybody been hollering about release these files, but we ain't got them released. I'm trying to tell you, it might be another loophole, because he called for the investigation of Bill Clinton and all these other folks he been calling for the investigation of. Your president is the one playing in your face. Understood? Not the Democrats, not they all in the same gamut. They all in the same boat together. And I've been telling you, they marching their way to a one world order, a new world order, a one world government. And they got to protect the dollar bill. That's what it's about, the dollar bill, or the digital currency that is to come. What? Let me see what y'all saying down here. Light means white. Let me say something. Light means white. Let me tell you something. With that little racist like comment that's in here. What's your name? Northern 2Ds or whatever. You so ignorant that light comes from the darkness. Huh? That's why this chocolate, this melanin that you looking at, I've been kissed by the Father himself. Have you ever went out and looked at the night sky? You only see the stars because of the darkness. North 2D. The melanin is the kiss of the Most High God. Okay? 2D. You don't get me started this morning on you. I'm trying to talk about you and your little minuscule attention span. But if you want me to go there and talk about how the sunlight doesn't even like you, the sun even rejects you, because you must go out with sunscreen on 2D, so that the sun that God put up in the sky does not burn you up, 2D. So the sun that gives me nourish, that nourishes my bones and my melanin, takes it in and changes it into a magnificent power. The sun kills you, 2D. You do not have enough melanin, 2D. The sun don't like you. That's why you have to put that sunscreen on, 2D. Why don't you go get a UV light? I want you to do this experiment, 2D. Go get you a UV light. Go get you some sunscreen. Put it on your face and come back and report to me what color is that sunscreen, 2D. Oh, let me help you out. It's going to be black. You can only see the white cream that you squirt before you go to the beach in your hand and smear it all over your face and your body. And you call your little ones over and you smear it all over there. But if you was to take a 2D light to it, it would be black, the color of darkness from which light comes. Don't get me started with you, 2D. It's too early in the morning for ignoramuses to come in my chat, and they don't know nothing about who they, nothing about nothing. Nothing about nothing. Not that you probably don't use sunscreen, and you probably red as hell. Probably red as hell. That's in Texas, we call them rednecks. Neck be bright red because the sun don't like you. Now, how about them apples? Don't come messing with me early this morning trying to come up in my chat being racist. Because I tell you the truth, and the truth will set you free and might hurt your feelings at the same doggone time. Comprende? It might hurt your feelings at the same doggone time. You looking at the blueprint. You looking at the one who don't need to cover up, regardless if it's wintertime or summertime. Partner, the sun loves me. I was placed in this realm because I was meant to be here. You understand me? So when you fighting melanoma, cancer of the skin, because the sun done ate you up, then you remember your mama, which is me, your godmother. I tried to told you. Don't come up in my chat trying to be racist, because I'm going to check you every single time. You understand? Now, I hope that you all got the message clear. Your president is playing in your face. It's not that his name is on the Epstein list, but you best believe he was in that little gala. He was at the parties, like the P. Diddy party. They all like them P. Diddy parties. They all like baby oil. And they like them babies too. Now, you racist, Larry. Did you see 2D North come trying to check me? Don't come talking about I'm racist when 2D came trying to say something to me. Larry. See, that's a problem. Y'all don't be check. What did you check 2D in the comment section? Did you check 2D North or North 2D in the comment section? Did you check them? No, you trying to check me. That's because you're racist. Get on here, top. That's because you're racist. And you don't want to check the one who came into the comments being racist. All right? All right. I got to go, y'all. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Go ahead, click that like button. Double tap, double tap, double tap. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And subscribe to the channel today. I'm out.